Listen, my friend. I have another message for you. And if you are new to the channel and this is your first time running across me, you guys, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell and turn on your post notifications, my friend, so that way you will get notified every time I post. Okay, so that way you won't miss not one video. All right. And yes, I thank you for all the subscribers. I thank y'all so much for, having a giving heart, sowing into the word. I'm just grateful for every last one of you. Y'all have truly been a blessing to the channel, helping me support the channel, and just getting heard and shared throughout the world. I see all the shares, so I'm very, very thankful for everyone who has shared the video, everybody that is stopping by, hey, the viewers, all of that, the comments, everything. Like, I'm grateful for every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. But again, let's get into this message. So, my friend, before we dive straight into the word, I have something I need to say. So, as I was working earlier today, before I had clocked out, God had gave me a little memory of something, and I just literally fell out laughing because I work in my office, have my little desk and stuff. So while I'm sitting down working, whatever, sometimes God will talk to me, while I'm at my desk, while I'm working. So it was just kind of funny the way he gave it to me, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I did this probably once or twice out of my life. I've did it too, and I've also have seen other people do it. So, my friend, I found it so funny when the Lord was speaking to me about this. Okay, so if you have, put it down in the comments. Okay, so have you ever just went in a store? Okay, you may have not had the money to get the item or whatever you saw. Say for instance, it was just a little bit too much out of your price range, but you had it, but you kind of like wanted to save up a little bit, or you needed to go somewhere to get the money and then come back. Okay, so say for instance something like that happened, but you went in the store, you saw an item you wanted, and you noticed that like this is the last item, like everybody done bought it up, and like you were the last one that came across the item. So you decided, you know what, I'm gonna take this item, and since I can't buy the item right now, I'm gonna go and put it somewhere else and hide it. Okay, listen, y'all, because God is so funny. So this is how it popped in my head. It was just funny. So I ain't gonna lie, like I did this before. Like I literally seen something that I really wanted, and every last bit of it was gone, and I picked up the last one. So I went to go and try to hide it. I've seen other people do it too. But realize when you try to go hide the item, listen, my friend, when you try to go hide the item, and say for instance you put it somewhere else, okay, say for instance you left and you decided, okay, I'm finna come back and get this item. Okay, you thought you hid it, right? You thought you hid it, you thought you put it in a good old little spot, you thought wasn't nobody gonna find it. So by the time you did your rip it and run and came back, you got the money, you come to find out that the item that you tried to hide was gone. Okay, I done seen people do that. I done even came across the item before in the store who someone had literally put behind some items that it wasn't even supposed to be in that section. Like it was a completely different item, and it was literally behind like some plates. Then one item was like behind some picture frames, because I'm up here flipping through, and like you can tell like people literally have did that. Like I'm a witness to it. Like I've did it, and I've also was a witness to seeing other people doing it, because I'm like, what is this item doing way over here? Like somebody must have tried to hide it so they could come back and get it. But keep in mind, the item was gone, my friend. Okay, so listen, this is what the Lord was letting me know. And my friend, like I literally did this like in my younger days, like teenager days, young adult days, like growing up, like that was me. Like I was the one that like, dang, I really wanted it, so I tried to hide it so I could come back and get it. Like I've did that before. So yes, so the Lord was just letting me know like what I got out of that. I kind of like fell out giggling about it, because I thought it was so funny. Like the Lord was literally like making me laugh. So what I got out of that is literally pertaining to that item and hiding it. God will literally hide you, okay? He will literally hide you, okay? And keep in mind when I said that whoever hides the item, or say for instance, I hide the item and I thought I hid it, but somebody literally came and found the item that I hid. So with that being said, God will literally hide you, okay? He will hide you until the right person comes to get that item. So whoever that did have the money to get the item, they seen the item and was like, "Ooh, I'm finna get this. Somebody tried to hide. I'm finna go ahead and buy this. This was the last one, or it was over here. I'm finna get this." Like, they seen the item and was already prepared. They had the money. They was ready to go, okay? So the right person eventually came along and bought the item. And that's literally like how it is with us people as individuals. Like, that was like literally the revelation I got out of it, was that God will hide you in plain sight. And on top of that, he will hide you until the right person comes along, okay? He will literally hide you, meaning like when you are going around people, you might find yourself doing a lot of things that you normally don't do. And this is because you are surrounded by a lot of people that you are not supposed to be around. So it's like you're stooping down to these people's levels. You are stooping down to these people's levels, so they just see you as them. They see you as the person that wants to drink. They see you as the person that wants to party. They don't see you as like this godly woman of God, man of God. You know, you're stooping down to their level, okay? But when you remove yourself from that area, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that, it could be anything, but when you remove yourself from that environment, when the right person comes along and they see that you are in your, you know, the energy that God puts you in, you're back in your alignment, you're back in alignment with God. When that right person comes along, they're going to see you and they're going to be like, you know what, that's my wife, that's my husband, that's the person, that's the one. You know, like, they're going to know who you are. That's the woman of God. Oh, it's something about her, it's something about him. Like, they're going to automatically know. Like, they're going to try all they can to get into your space, okay? And that's what I'm saying. Like, God will literally hide you in plain sight. And so I looked up a scripture, my friend. So my friend, pertaining to this, I had ran across Psalms 27:5, and it says, "For God will hide me in his shelter in time of trouble. He will conceal me in the cover of his tent and set me high upon a rock." Okay, my friend. And that's just like, just letting me know, like, no matter what you do, like, I don't care who you around. Like, even when you are with people, like, pay attention to the ones that you could be with now, or like maybe your past relationships. You probably notice how maybe your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, they probably didn't really want you around their family, their friends, or they just didn't want you going around nobody. Like, they tried to keep you all to themselves. You might have noticed, like, you were the one that was always at the house, probably watching the kids. You never really got to get out much, and if you did, it wasn't really nowhere but to the store and back, you know, like stuff like that. Like, God will literally hide you at the same time. But see, the enemy, what the enemy is doing is trying to keep you from being revealed, okay? The enemy will literally try to keep you from being revealed. He doesn't want people to see who you really are, okay? So they will literally try to hide you, okay? And it just was funny, because I just thought of that, like, when I was working, God had put that in my spirit. So I was just like, let me let y'all know that real fast about the, you know, hiding the items in the store and stuff. Because that brought me to this, and I just thought that was just like super funny when the Lord had gave it to me. But yes, like, this is the message that I wanted to let y'all know about that.